Some facts sound simple when you first hear them, but once you see them drawn out, visualized in front of you, they become impossible to ignore. Today we are exploring 10 doodle facts that reveal truths hiding in plain sight. These aren't complex theories or academic concepts. They're observations about life that become profound once you truly see them. Let's start with something we all experience but rarely question. Time doesn't move fast or slow. Your mind decides the speed. Think about it. When you're waiting for something important, minutes feel like hours. When you're enjoying yourself, hours disappear like minutes. Time itself remains constant, but our perception shapes everything. The clock ticks at the same pace, yet our experience varies dramatically based on our mental state. Here's another truth that hits close to home. We check our phones for minutes that quietly turn into hours. You pick up your device to check one message, and suddenly you've scrolled through endless feeds, watched random videos, and lost track of time completely. Those innocent few minutes multiply without warning, consuming chunks of our day in ways we never intended. Now consider this pattern many of us know too well. Overthinking starts with one small thought and grows into a heavy burden. It begins innocently enough. A simple worry, a minor concern, a fleeting doubt. But then your mind grabs hold of it, turns it over, examines it from every angle, and before you know it, that tiny seed has grown into something that weighs you down entirely. Here's a painful reality about human nature. Comparison doesn't show you the truth, it only shows you what you lack. When we measure ourselves against others, we are not seeing the complete picture. We are highlighting our perceived shortcomings while ignoring our strengths. The comparison trap distorts reality, making us focus on gaps rather than growth. Speaking of growth, here's something worth remembering. Comfort feels safe, but nothing new grows there. Your comfort zone is exactly that, comfortable. It's familiar, predictable, and secure, but it's also limiting. Real development happens when you step beyond those boundaries, when you embrace uncertainty and challenge yourself in new ways. Let's talk about failure differently. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the path. We've been conditioned to see failure as something to avoid, something shameful. But every successful person has failed multiple times. Those failures weren't detours to success, they were stepping stones toward it. Each failure teaches lessons that success cannot. Here's an interesting paradox about wealth. Money solves problems until money becomes the problem. Initially, having more money eliminates stress, provides security, and opens opportunities. But beyond a certain point, money can create new anxieties, complicate relationships, and shift priorities in unexpected ways. The solution transforms into a source of new challenges. Consider this modern trap we often fall into. Being busy feels productive, but isn't always meaningful. We fill our schedules, rush from task to task, and wear busyness like a badge of honor. But activity doesn't equal achievement. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is slow down, focus, and work on what truly matters. Social media presents another illusion worth examining. Online life looks perfect, but real life happens off-screen. The curated posts, filtered photos, and highlight reels create an unrealistic standard. Behind every perfect image is a regular person dealing with regular challenges. The comparison between your behind-the-scenes reality and someone else's highlight reel is fundamentally unfair.
Finally, here's perhaps the most important insight of all. Happiness is simple until we overcomplicate it. We search for happiness in achievements, possessions, and external validation. We create elaborate conditions that must be met before we allow ourselves to be happy. But happiness often exists in simple moments, basic connections, and present awareness. We make it complex when it doesn't need to be. These 10 doodle facts reveal patterns in how we think, feel, and navigate life. They're simple observations that become powerful once you truly see them. Each one offers a different lens for understanding yourself and the world around you. So here's my question for you. Which doodle fact felt the most real? Which one made you pause and think about your own life differently? Sometimes the simplest truths are the ones we need to hear more.
Subscribe for more videos!